So now that we're at it, let's talk about a few more points. My name is Susan Elsa, MJ Twin Flame Soul, short for Michael Jackson Twin Flame Soul. The Twin Flame Soul title is something that I put together originally because some people would say twin flame, other people would say twin soul, so I wanted to avoid any confusions. And finally, when we talk about the human soul and we call it soul, this is how you understand what we're talking about. So let's talk about the whole facts. First of all, real twin flames have physical similarity. If you talk about twin flame merging or twin soul merging, it can be seen in the body. You look alike. You look like twins. You talk similar. You have similar body language. You have similar faces. You have identical eyes, like the energy is the energy. And the more the merging continues, the more it becomes physically visible. Meaning you don't also look completely different to begin with, since you come from the same soul, the same material you're made of, right? Your body. So from the beginning, of course, you have physical similarity, but it becomes very, very, very interesting when you have a real twin flame merging. Second, second, very important. Many people talk about feelings, dreams, their own perception. And of course, that's a part of it. But if we want to talk about anything twin flames in this case, it needs two persons to tango, if you understand what I mean. So if you have a perception of someone being your twin flame, that person must have the same perception about you. If this is not mutual, you're not looking into a mirror with two sides, with both recognizing themselves, their own mirror image in it. You have the same feelings. You feel the same about topics, certain things, politics, music, certain things in life, religion, food, family, society. All these things are shared if you are a real twin flame. It's never different. If there's too much difference, it's not the same soul. Point. Third. Okay. Third and very important point also that can be scientifically researched. You can take two people's data that claim to be a twin flame, both, right? And you can compare it. Life parallels from your love life, childhood, family life, friendships, your job, your experiences in life in general, your health, the development of your health, your personal perception about your life. That is completely shared and identical even on a distance between real twin flames. I'm going to give you a difficult example that is not very funny for me, and I don't like really to talk about it, but it will illustrate to you what we're talking about here. My twin flame, Michael Jackson, has been lied about so much. He felt like the whole world misunderstands him. No one understood his truth. It was like he's behind the glass, yelling, screaming his lungs out. Literally, he was screaming on the stage. He was screaming in songs. He even has a song called Scream, by the way. So he tried to be understood. He tried to tell about himself, his views, his inspirations, his unique view on life, while everyone was like, he's so different. He's bizarre. We don't understand him. So we're going to judge him, right? From his sexuality to his personality to many other things, including his self-perception, which he knows best about. There were lies and lies and lies in masses, such masses that even with all the money and all the lawyers he had, he couldn't keep up with it and he couldn't stop it. I remember talking about twin souls, which I prefer to call it, the way Michael taught me, in the beginning. And I remember Googling in the spring of 2010 and finding almost no information about twin souls or twin flames. It was a vague concept, something philosophical, something typical, purely spiritual, like archangels, like angels, like meditation. You see what I mean? Like dreams. And then I knew, okay, no one really knows about this. And there's just one other case that has really been out there and looked at in a scientific type way psychologically, which is Gene Klein and George Reeves, the first Superman actor from the white and black TV series in the 50s. And that is the only thing I saw. And I read the book later and I was like, hey, the same physical things and everything are happening to me. So that was a great confirmation that helped me along the way. And I felt the burden of having to teach and break this Pandora's box and tell the world, who was Michael Jackson? Why was he different? Because we're a twin flame. We're a so-called twin soul. And he had certain changes happening when I was born in 1982, looking more and more like me, like my mirror image, because that's the physical metamorphose that happens if you are a real twin flame. He also felt younger. He had a second childhood again, because I was a child. I'm 24 years younger. So all these things were the perfect explanation that I knew in my soul, wanting to tell the world. And I was aware that there's a lot of censoring going on. I was shocked. Why does no one really know about twin souls? Why isn't there like a widespread factual type knowledge? Where did it go? Because I knew somehow. The ancient Egyptians already knew about that. And I found a lot of confirmation and proof in my further research the following years. In the meantime, going back to the parallels, the life parallels, I'm being buried with spam style, false information. All kinds of totally unknown people are spinning left and right. So much that even if I had lots of money and lots of lawyers hired to fight that, to counter that, no chance. No chance to go up against all these lies. And it feels the same exact identical way like Michael felt. Like no one understands me. And I'm screaming behind the glass. And no one is hearing my voice when I talk about the uniqueness that I am and my life experiences being a rare twin soul. So again, let's summarize now for the end of this little video, everything we talked about and the complete overview regarding twin flames, twin souls, twin flame souls. What are the points that prove that you and another person is a twin flame soul? Physical similarity, life parallels, emotional parallels, everything intertwined. The more there's a difference, and especially if you're opposites in any way, you're not a twin flame. Like that's a clear proof. That's a fact. It's not guessing, it's not feelings, it's not opinions and wild chicken-like talk and everyone adding their own fantasies. The more you are alike, the more you are a twin flame. Point.